Now then, how are you? Welcome to Super Sunday. I've got a sale with a difference this week for you. Bit of a variety sale, changing it up a little bit. I'm finding my jam with it, I'm finding my groove, finding my confidence. I'm getting busier every week and I appreciate every sale. Right, the early risers today. Any joint of beef there's 20 of them for £1.
A quid.
Get in early doors, £1. This is the criteria you have to have met. Listen to what I'm saying to you, because you'll get dog on if you don't get it. Right? All you've got to do is have invited 5 people to the group who you think could benefit from these sales. That's all I ask. When we look on our algorithm, if you've invited 5 people and you were first to market, you're getting one of them for £1. Job done.
£1. Job done.
Job done. That's a little thank you from me to you. I told you I'd treat you, not treat you. I'm only here for one day and I'm only out for the weekend. Right. Pbrazilian ribeye roast, drenched in an Alabama glaze, wrapped in streaky bacon, then crusted in a pepper crust, like a pepper rub. Beautiful joint, signature roast. We're going to do a signature every week for you. The pork ones went fantastic last week. These are £15. They'll feed 4 handsome Louis sandwiches, 6 if you're not as greedy as me. But these don't take a long time to cook. This will only need about an hour and a half. Don't forget, it's Brazilian ribeye steak. Coming on to my next subject.
The big one.
Yes.
The big deal of the day today.
These are not always available. These are Brazilian, 38-day aged, South American. The best thing to come out of Brazil since Pele is these steaks. These, you know what they should be called? Lurpak steaks. You know why? Because they're like effing butter. That's why. They're absolute quality. Absolute restaurant quality.
Wow.
People with old age, they'll be taking their teeth out to eat them. You eat them with a spoon and fork. You know what I'm saying? They're absolute quality. You get a money back guarantee just like QVC. I promise you on this. Anywhere around 6 for £20. I've done them in an Alabama glaze. I've done it in a garlic and herb glaze. And I've done them in the pepper rub. Please, please, please understand that these are not always available. The creme de la creme, restaurant quality. I've nicked in. You know what supplier said when I offered him my bid for them, so I could get them for you? Please don't be like this with me, Phil. That's what he actually said. But anyway, have a go on them. 6 for 20. Fill your boots. They definitely won't be here next week. 32-ounce tomahawks. I've had a little go playing around with one in a pepper rub, a black pepper glaze, the garlic and herb glaze, and the Alabama glaze. £15 each. 4 for £50. Have a little go on them. I've also given you as a little stocking filler this week, a little new thing for you, garlic butter mushrooms. £2.50 a pot, that's all we're asking, £2.50 a go. They'll complement your steak very well. My mate Steve Kemish is getting some of these for note this week. He is have you got a shop somewhere, you?
Is he selling the meat? Steve Kemish.
Hellfire. He is a big hitter.
We have got some big hitters though. Do you want to give a shout out to any others?
Oh.
Let's give a few shout outs.
I've been giving some.
Steve Kemish, number 1.
Steve Kemish is just like the meat lord. I don't believe you're not selling it. I'll tell you now. Dave Senior, he's been giving it some welly. Old Milford lad there, Danny Dover.
Yeah, the Milford, up the fish.
Always used to have to tackle him by his bloody ankles. I'll tell you, he'd have bumped you off. Job done. Regular orders who come in every single week. Great supporters of ours. Phillip a farmer, Sandra Purdy. We really, really appreciate what you're doing for us. And let's not forget the show sponsors. Splinters, Easy Property, Roger Thorpe Manor. This week we had the legend himself, Jason Robinson, World Cup winner, only man to score a try although he would play for Darkside Rugby Union, but hellfire, what a man he is. And let me tell you this, he put 100 quid in for kids for Catalan. So, Eric's Cafe at Morley, lovely lady in there looked after us. And this week we've had a guy called Mickey Rogers who's from Cass, little local legend. Anybody wants any concreting doing, driving doing, he tips 100 quid up for kids as well. So that's the Our Way Early Doors. Thanks to Mickey and everybody else, Jason Robinson. Anybody else wants to get on board, we'll go back to the kids for Catalan later. Let's get on with the job of selling meat. Kebabs, anywhere around 2 for £10. Job done. Now, fillet steaks, commercial fillet steaks, larder trimmed, no chain on them. Nice quality, good price, 6 for £20. Don't miss out, man. There won't be any of them next week. I'll tell you now. We're coming to back end with fillet at that money. Legs of lamb, garlic and herb, mint, or my new little thing that's come in. Salesman's been in, he sold me a new glaze. It's orange and mint.
Orange and mint.
Believe it or not, you know when you have it,
Is it nice?
it tastes like orange. And it tastes a bit like mint.
I'm gonna try that.
It's like a Teddy's chocolate orange with a bit of mint glaze on. It's absolutely delightful.
I will cook one and put it on the group.
Well, I'm telling you, don't let your eyes be a judge and your pocket be a guide. And I'm sure it'll lead you to Bennetts. So, rib steaks, Hereford, top quality. People are getting on to these now. Special offer on them this week. 3 for 20 quid. We're not taking no prisoners with them. How much would one of them cost you in a restaurant? Champagne quality at lemonade prices. I'm enjoying doing these sales on a Sunday, I'll tell you the truth. I'm right into it. I love it. We're getting a right man. What's filling me with confidence more than always? You really like it. You're sending your pictures in. Everyone's like communicating. We've got our own butchers group.
And you've got the legends sending pictures in this week as well.
Mate, we've had Mick Cassidy on. Adrian Morley's just dropped in. Mick Cassidy and Adrian Morley are going to have a fight because they still haven't got over and given him that one in final, but we'll let it go. 3 more pictures from Mick and we'll let that one go. Sept from St Helens, he's getting stuck in.
James Graham this week.
James Graham, you see him. Going to get him lined up to have a straight fight outside Shopping in Castleford with Watsy, but either that or an arm wrestle over a T-bone, one or two. But anyway, on with next thing. Half price, half pound. That's what we're on with these. Half pound fillet steak and sirloin trim. So all the trimmings from when we're doing the fillet steak cuts, the sirloin steak cuts and the ribeye steak cuts, we put it all in a big bowl, we mince it all up through grinder, we put it in a special mix, half pound, top quality steak burgers. Know what you're getting in these. People have been asking me for burgers, so I've done you some.
Listen.
Trust me on this. They are top. You know, you shouldn't really have bread round them, really. They're that good. So, anyway, these are £2 each. They're 10 for 15. I want you to have a go on them. When you've had them burgers, that's it, you'll be hooked. You know, I didn't want to get into it because I know we're going to sell thousands of them. I'm going to be like this for about 3 days. But never mind, we'll get there. Sirloin rib steaks, T-bone steaks, same deal as these, 3 for 20. They're on special.
3 for 20.
3 for 20. Beautiful.
Now, everyone's asked for these. Everyone's asked for these next one.
Right.
And you've listened.
Outdoor reared Tomahawk pork chops. You get them like that, or you might get the odd one with the T-bone and fillet in. Either way, they're cut like that. They're cut like doorsteps.
Show us.
They're absolutely beautiful.
Next level.
Totally out of this world. They're 4 for a tenner. And once you've had them, you'll never want a normal pork chop again. I need to do a good job this week. The wife's told me, either sell out or stop out. So I'm trying to impress you this week. I've pulled out all the stops, I'm on with it. Duck fillets. Bit of duck breast, how much would they be in a restaurant?
At least 15 quid.
You know, you're looking at a bit of quality. We've got duck fillet in orange and mint sauce,
Yep.
or the plum sauce. Either way around, 3 for a tenner.
Yep.
So have a look at them, see if they're a bit of... I'm trying to mix it up a little bit every week. I don't want it to get boring for you. I want to feed you with quality. Remember, this is not a car boot sale. This is a sale of quality. Aberdeen Angus diced stewing steak. Aberdeen Angus minced steak. That minced, easy peasy. £3 in weight for a tenner.
Is that, and that is that.
It's simple as. Aberdeen Angus, they loved that last week, and we got some great feedback from it.
3 for a tenner.
£3 in weight
tenner.
for a tenner.
These
Now
belters.
these bad boys,
Explain.
Thai style.
Yep.
Thai style. So this is the glaze. Thai style pork ribeyes, cut thick. So it's ribeye, but it's pork. Obviously, pork's cheaper meat to buy than beef. So have a go on these. They've got a little garlic butter knob on them as well. Really, really tasty. Really, really popular with my customers that come in store. And you get 5 for a tenner.
5 for a tenner.
5 for a tenner, and I'll tell you now, it's a different tea, is that? Something a bit different, isn't it? You don't want to be getting into same old, same old. That's why we shop at Bennetts. These little babies.
The ones.
I've got a little confession to tell you though, and I can't do naught about it. I've held it back for the last 3 weeks. They've got to go up.
They've gone up.
Lamb rumps, 3 for 12 quid. I've tried a new flavour for you. I've done the orange and mint as well on them. The restaurant quality, we're getting great feedback, but unfortunately, every now and again with these suppliers, once they know I'm onto something, they know that I want it, and but I dared not put it in sale because they've been that well received. To be honest with you, don't buy as many this week. Next week they'll be asking me to buy them again. Don't forget, I'm a buyer of quality. I work on your behalf, so I'm trying to get into these suppliers. They hate me. They absolutely hate me. But when you're there with Ribeyes and you're buying plenty, you get what you want. Simple as. Right. Did a little bit on chicken for you this week. I thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Chicken breasts, all trimmed up. Lemon pepper, Louisiana barbecue, garlic butter, or the old faithful Chinese glaze.
style.
Yeah. 8 for a tenner. They come all packed like that. You can't mix and match them, unfortunately, because if I do, Liam's going to have a nervous breakdown. He wasn't right happy with me last week, so have a go on them. Little bit of a change for you. Lamb steak, 6 for 10. Minted or plain,
6
same
for
as the
£10.
rum. 6 for a tenner. Really popular. People loving them. I've crept up a little bit, but what can I do? Now these.
Wow. What are these?
Look at them.
Wow.
If you're looking at that now, it should be like Wayne's World when he's looking at that guitar. Oh yes, she will be mine. Have a look at them. Belgian blue ribeyes, cut minimum 14 ounce, out of this world. Let me tell you something about these steaks here. Let me tell you the truth. If you give your husband one of these, he's going to chase you around bedroom. And let me tell you, ladies, you know if you have one, you'll let him catch you. That's it. That's how good they are. They're £6 each. They're 4 for 20. Have a go on them. Beautiful. I can't praise them highly enough. The old quarter top sides. That's how we sell top sides in Sunday sale now. Boom.
Quarter top side.
Quarter top side. Cut into
Look at
4.
the size of that.
That's what they all say. Quality. Look at that. Beautiful.
How much are they?
£25 a piece. I recommend you put them in freezer for Christmas. We had a lovely lady down here last week, bought a couple for Christmas. And next week I'm going to start introducing the festive joints. One thing out of the hamper every single week I'm going to show you. We're going to be telling you about hampers later on. But flat brisket, last week for flat brisket, we're not giving anybody 3 weeks at a time anymore. This sale is pretty commanding. So this is on its last week for a while. The pepper rub flat brisket, £15 a pop. People have been doing some masterclass of these. Some of the pictures that have been coming in with these, all I've got to say is that.
Just you wait for mine this week. You wait.
Well, right, this is the community deal. What I'm going to tell you now is a good friend of mine from a company called Clark Meats, and you'll say, why is he advertising another meat company? Well, actually, he's a really good poultry supplier of mine. Jonathan Clark at Clark Meats at Huddersfield. He's provided us with 35 grade A large chickens.
They are massive.
They're beautiful.
Pick one up so you can see the size of it. That is a huge bird.
That's how we like them. Garlic butter glaze, excuse me, or hot and spicy. There's a straight deal on them. There's 35 of them. They're a £5 each, which at school I went to gets 175 quid. Every single penny to the kids to catalog. That's the gesture. Well done, Jonathan at Clark Meats. Any other butchers that are watching under fake profiles, which I know you are, by the way, he's not a bad supplier. But we've got a few of them now, let me tell you. Right, these little bundles of loveliness. What do you think these are? These are one of these in pork. So you've got a beef fillet.
Yep.
They're on special offer, $39.99.
Grade 1 fillet.
Grade 1 fillets like that. This is ladder trimmed. It'll come like that, $39.99. Steak it up, beef Wellingtons. I forget the name, so please forgive me. I forget the name, but somebody put a beef Wellington on group this week, and it was absolutely outstanding. You can have a job making us some for Christmas. Well done. So these are pork fillets.
Yeah.
So exactly the same as a beef fillet, but pork, cut it into medallions, roast it, can be used for a multitude of things. These are an absolute bargain. They're usually quite expensive then. You get 3 for a tenner.
3 for a tenner.
So try some of them. Pork fillets, fillet steak, but pork, 3 for £10.
Wow.
Have a go on there. Right, a little bit of something different.
You've listened. People wanted them.
People have been wanting the boneless thighs.
Right.
The boneless chicken thighs, absolutely no bone in them, all oyster cut, beautiful.
Clark meats again.
Clark meats again, he's looked after us. The $29.99 for a tub of 5 kilos. You'll get a tub like these, we don't have to vat pack these because they're a lot more durable. So it's not going to break. So, $29.99 on your boneless thigh. I'm not going to do them every week, but I am going to drop them in once a month. You know, I'm trying my best to listen to you, my loyal subjects, like Leeds fans we are. Big game this week today, let's get going. Right, sausages, tomato, thin pork, Cumberland, pork and black pudding, which is an excellent, absolutely outstanding breakfast sausage, pork and leek, or Brazilian. Now the Brazilian one's hot. It's a bit hot. Be very, very careful.
My 3-year-old found out this week.
Alex's 3-year one nearly finished up on top of cupboards the other night when he tried some. So remember that. £15 a tray. People are picking the sausage up, they're enjoying them. I hope they're going to like the burgers just as much, which I know they are because they're top quality. Right, the Gyros Kebabs. I'm going to be dead straight with you. I took a Gyros Kebab home myself the other night. Because I'd done them with Phillip, I thought it was slightly dry, in my opinion. So what I've done this week, I've used just solely thigh meat. There's only thigh meat in there, so you're getting your skin and your chicken. Not quite as slimming for you ladies on Slimmer's World. But when you have a body like me, it doesn't really matter. So try them. These are new, improved Gyros Kebab. They are $6.99, but the thigh meats cost me a little bit more, and I've put a bit more into them. I wanted to improve them. We're a little bit disappointed with my effort on them last week. So that's that. The Old Faithful, 5 kilo bags of chicken fillet, VAT packed, £20. And that brings me to the end of this week's sale. I've really enjoyed doing it. We're having a great time. We're building a lot of things. I'm going on with Christmas hampers. We're getting really, really close to that. Massive announcements on Christmas hampers coming next week. I'm going to get it all sorted out for you. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care and thanks for watching.